We cut off their income first, then we go for Hector. Sound good? That was a rhetorical question, but thanks for your support.
Fair enough. Oh, no. We can revive him if he goes down. He can't do the same for us.
So you're Julius's new boy, huh? You don't look like much. Then again, I don't look like I have an 8-inch cock, so I guess we're both full of surprises.
Again, I love he's just never changed. Hello everyone, it is the Almighty Jeff and this is episode 3 of Saints Row. Last time we started off by picking up our first Hitman set from the airport and took care of the first two targets, which was Julia, who was wandering about the museum district, and Thomas, I believe, was the other one, who was around the dock area. We then took on our first set of gang tags. We cleared around about half of the West Side Rollers tags, which was just around the conquered territories, of course. We took on our first activity, which was the insurance fraud in Adept Way with Legal Lee, and as a result of that, we have a reduced amount of bullet damage. And to finish off, we did our first mission for the West Side Rollers, stacking the deck, where we met with Lynn, who told us to go and reclaim a truck that was carrying a lot of Rollers vehicles and drop them off with Samson, who's going to do a little surprise for us. Now, I didn't manage to record this, but I did end up getting a phone call from Lynn, who just told me to go and meet with Samson. So, we're starting off today with our first target. I'm going to try and do a couple of these every episode just so we keep on top of the Hitman and then the chop shops, and we'll jump between. So our next one is Gabriel, who is the best shot of spawning is actually in the factories district, as it says with a tombstone. Now I was setting up this episode, I was just going to jump straight in like, okay, so I already found him off camera and I'll just show you me killing him. So I was on my way to the factories district after I'd picked up my weapons and he spawned right in front of me. We're in Saints Row at the moment, but this is the factories district, by the way, so you've got the Mills and Fox Drive and Pilsen. So basically, Black Bottom, I suppose, also counts. Usually just going along this main road is your best bet for it, but like I said, he spawned right in front of me, so I didn't want to pass up the opportunity. So let's kill him. There we go. Cool. Alright, so let's have a look at our next target then. So we're on Chris, who is actually at the airport, so for these two, they actually got it bang on. But this guy's a mail delivery person, I suppose. So your best bet of getting him to spawn is by hanging around at the bottom of this freeway. And then once he spawns in, you can easily take care of him. So I'll see you when we find him. Got him. Okay, it didn't take too long at all, really. So there you go.
Huh?
Get him in the car so we can't drive off. Good night, Chris. Excellent. Alright, so we are going to change up a little bit. I want a better car than that, though. Get back here. Get back here. Get back here, I say. I'm not going to do any tags today. My next plan of action is actually to start up our next gang, which is Los Carnales. So I'm going to head back over to Saints Row, and I'll see you when we get there. Radio, here we go. So Dex is, of course, our lieutenant in charge of dealing with this gang, so I assume we're going to do a mission with him. First Blood. Ooh, joy.
Oh, hey man, didn't hear you come in. Check this out. The Carnales were the first organized gang in the city. The way Julius tells it, they owned the whole damn town until Benjamin King stepped up against them. Tell you what though, I ain't worried about their history so much as I am the fact that A, the Lopez brothers are crazy motherfuckers, and B, Victor, their enforcer, survived a dozen VK drive-bys.
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty bad, right? Now add in that the Carnales are backed by the largest drug cartel in the world, and I think you'll understand why we're gonna play this safe instead of pulling a Johnny. We cut off their income first, then we go for Hector. Sound good? That was a rhetorical question, but thanks for your support.
Fair enough. Okay, go to the Carnales drug labs and destroy their equipment. Will do, Dex. I have absolutely no reason to not trust you. You seem like an incredibly loyal friend. Anywho. Alright, get out of the way, fools. So, yeah, it should be fun. I think the Carnales was the only one I didn't do. I can't remember if So I remember when I was playing on my own, I did decide to just sort of target a gang at a time. I wasn't really worrying about how to play it. And I did the West Side Rollers and I did the Vice Kings. I don't think I did the Carnales, so... I say this is going to be relatively new to me. Obviously, I already know full well what happens with all the gangs, and, you know, back in the day I watched Ron playing this game. Obviously, that was quite a while ago. So, we'll see. I assume we're going to take out all the territories and claim them for the Saints. That seems like a fairly safe bet to make. You're finishing nothing, you fool. Come on. Okay, that's one down. Has it got backup coming in? Let's leave him. Save my ammo. Could be playing around with these fools all day, but things to do. I was surprised how short last episode ended up becoming. When I was sort of putting together a sort of skeleton guide as to how I would approach everything. Next, the previous episode was going to be something of an experiment, and it was like, okay, I'm assuming this is going to be like close to 40 minutes, so I'm going to figure like how to rearrange the rest of it. That was going to be like the closest to like a full episode, you know, where I do the gang tags, the activity, the hitman, all that stuff, and a mission. Oh, okay. But we went in the back way. Doesn't really matter. Oh, we did it. And we got the Mills and Southern Cross. Wow. Two locations. Excellent. Alright. But yeah, as it ended up being, it was quite a short episode, 25 minutes. So I don't know how I'm going to approach today, because I've not put in any gang tags, as I said, but we are going to double up on missions. We're going to do the Vice Kings mission in a little bit. First of all, we're going to go to Amberbrook, which is over here, and we're going to do the drug trafficking. Now, the drug trafficking are difficult activities. I think the one for the West Side Rolls is by far the hardest. I can't remember if I did all three. I definitely did two of them in my own playthrough. One of them was the West Side Rolls one. It was easily the most difficult thing I did. So I'm not looking forward to approaching that one again. But basically you've got to rely on AI. You've got to rely on another character to do all your driving for you while you're getting pummeled by enemy gang members and such. But yeah, each gang variation that you do, this one being the Vice Kings, I believe, will earn you as a reward for completing all 8 levels. Sorry for the graphic glitch there with the game. Once you complete all 8 levels, you will earn a reduced notoriety time for that gang, so the bar will go down quicker. So, like I said, in this case, the Vice Kings will drop a bit easier, a bit more quickly, and I think that's particularly vital against the Vice Kings. I think they're the most aggressive in terms of the weaponry, so you don't want to be messing around with those for as long as you can avoid. So, anyway, I've rambled enough. I'll see you when we get there. Alright, looks like yeah, there it is, it's down there. Alright, let's get it started. Business partners.
Come on in, bro. I'm Marvin. I ain't one to bullshit, so I'm gonna lay it all on the table for you. I got the best goddamn product in Stillwater. Now see, that's good, cause my buyers need this shit like porn stars need cock. But stealing junkies away from other dealers has a tendency to create bad feelings, if you know what I'm saying. You cover my ass when I'm slanging, and I'll make sure you see the green.
Alright. Ride shotgun with the drug dealer as they make their rounds in Stillwater. Keep the dealer safe to earn cash and respect. Yeah, so
Let's get to work, baby.
that's where the fun is. You've look how slow this guy's driving. He's going to reach all these destinations, and all this time you're going to be attacked by an enemy gang, or in this case the police, I think. And then as you get later on, you'll have both the police and the gangs on you. Now, the default vehicle that you use, the one that you start every level in, is always the strongest vehicle you're going to have. Later on, you're going to end up having to swap out, because obviously they'll keep attacking your vehicle, eventually it'll get damaged or start smoking, and if you blow up, it's game over. It's game over if you're in the vehicle when it blows up. that feels like the most obvious statement in the world to say. But once you start swapping out to other vehicles, they will not last anywhere near as long as your first one. So you want to sort of keep a hold of this as long as you can. So when I do it, especially in these early levels, I typically just try and... I leave the vehicle when I'm going out to kill, so that they're not constantly shooting at the vehicle whilst they're trying to kill you. But yeah, later on you might have to you have to start swapping out your strategy a little bit. And if they are chasing you and you're good with a shot, it's good to try and just hit the driver, because obviously they can't drive it, they're gonna crash. So try and do that. But you actually are given a certain amount of weapons with ammo in these activities. It's not using up your personal stash. So yeah, not too bad. But yeah, so you basically got to do as many deliveries as you do and then drive home. Unfortunately, sometimes they decide to go halfway across the city when they need to go home. And yeah, that's it. So I can't imagine there's going to be many interesting things to happen in between the levels. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see what happens. But if not, I'll see you at level 8. Alright guys, I've just finished level 7. So far, pretty alright. I only had to swap out my vehicle at the end of the last level twice. Because it got pretty smoky, and then it was a long ride to the home point, so I decided to not to risk it and get another one when it started smoking. This is where things get difficult. So I realise now that we barely even really saw the Vice Kings in this particular activity, because they do mostly appear in the strongest forces between levels sort of 2 to 7, because I think it would be very unfair and practically impossible, I think, to do this with full police notoriety and also several Vice Kings notoriety as well. So in the last level they give you 5 stars of police and 1 of the Vice Kings. So the Vice Kings won't ever really chase you, they'll just shoot at you if you're about. Whereas when you've got 5 stars of police, you get the FBI after you. And they are merciless, pretty much. So you can deal with this fool. Just want to sort of keep moving as quickly as you can. But no doubt this is going to take us pretty much all over the Vice King's territory, which is obviously covering both the North and Southern Ireland. So, not fun. Let's see, in terms of armament, we're doing pretty well in this level. They're not being too shy with it.
You're giving me no options.
Try and save like the heavy stuff till later. But yeah, these guys pack very hard weaponry, so they can do a lot of damage very quickly. Oh, we got Saints! We got Saints! Those are my boys. Alright, 2 more stops to go. Yep, heading back to the northern area. Oh, sorry. Thank you for your help. I'm sorry I repaid you by running you over. Okay. These ones always stress me out. If you're a long-time fan of the channel, you know how much I hate relying on NPCs for basically anything, but especially this activity. I mean, this guy's not been too bad. He's got stuck on his vehicle door a couple of times, but, you know, in the grand scheme of things, he's been pretty good. This is where I eat my words and end up having to do level 8 like 5 times, and I'm like, I hate this guy, I never want to hear his stupid voice again.
Probably a bad idea to say.
But hopefully it won't come to that. Oh my goodness, okay. Is that us smoking? Yeah, we're slightly smoking. We're probably going to call it quits in a second. How much further till the... Right, okay. Once we get to this drop-off point, we'll switch to another... Oh, no. We can revive him if he goes down. He can't do the same for us. Deal completed. Okay, cool. I'm going to wait for a fresh FBI vehicle to come. Because Because they're, of the vehicles that will come after us, they're the toughest. There we go. Wait till they get out the... Oh, wait till they get out the car. So we don't shoot it all. Right. Get in. Right, that was very close. I was playing risky with that then. But the only thing that takes me from that is that because we're not in control of the driving. Of course, if you just exit the vehicle whilst it's still moving, you'll sort of just jump out in the middle of the road, and that has it's not worked for me on many times I've been playing this in the past. That it's just got me into a state where I became too vulnerable for too long and I got gunned down. I might as well swap out to another fresh one. Right, so we're going home, and where's... Oh, home's not too far. Home is not too far. Okay, thank God for that. Okay, but, of course... Suddenly we've forgotten how to drive. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so obviously once you reach the drop-off point, it'll obviously stop, so you're not as vulnerable when you're getting out of the vehicle. But sometimes, especially if you're far away from any place and you start smoking, I would just recommend just going for it and hoping for the best. But I think
Like the song says,
should be alright. There we go. Level 8. And Vice King notoriety decreases faster. Thank God for that. For a second I thought I got left with 5 stars then. I'm actually going to keep hold of this FBI now, because this vehicle is going to come in handy twice. Once it's a future chop shop vehicle, and also it is really good for some activities like mayhem or the racing, because this is a really fast car. It's actually and very durable as well. Probably, I'd say, the best car in the game. Yeah, I'm really glad I did that first time. I didn't have any difficulties there whatsoever. Like I said, obviously I had to swap out the vehicle a couple of times. I was expecting that. Oh, looks like we are going to get a pushback.
You gotta get to the mills before the Carnales kill us all. Ah!
Okay. This is under attack. So yeah, basically, if you played Saints Row 2, you'll remember these. I'm expecting most of you are probably coming to this one first, you know, like normal people. But pushbacks are basically after you conquer an activity in a certain mission, usually the rival gang will come into that territory, start a firefight, and you'll have to go into that area and clear off all the lieutenants. You will never lose the territory, it'll never return back to the Carnales, but whilst it's contested, you won't get any money from that territory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop back into the crib, get sorted out, and then I'll meet you at the pushback. Alright, I think we're just about to enter the contested hood. There we go, so you can see we've got a few lieutenants down there. So we'll just clear them out, and it should be no problem actually. These are the tombstone. These guys nice and quick. Booyakasha. Oh. There we go. Easy as that. And the Saints will actually also be in the middle of the firefight, so there's a good chance that they actually take care of some of the lieutenants for you. But once you've done all those, you'll lose all your notoriety that you picked up there. So yeah, that's really easy. In fact, well, it's easy because that's the first one we're going to do. I think as you get later on in the storylines and take on some of the bigger territories, you'll have more lieutenants and they'll probably fight stronger as well. So we are going to carry on and do the first mission for the Vice Kings. So they've had a little punch-up with all of the gangs, but thankfully this one will be a little bit easier, because if we pick up any notoriety, it'll drop down a little bit quicker. I think the ultimate reward for doing all the drug trafficking's obviously, we got the reduced Vice Kings, you can imagine, for the other two. It's reduced for the Carnales and the West Side Rollers. I think once you've completed all 3 activities, it's reduced notoriety for the police, which will definitely be very helpful. So, let's get started with Woman Troubles.
Take a seat, man.
Here's my boy, Johnny Gat.
So you're Julius's new boy, huh? You don't look like much. Then again, I don't look like I have an 8-inch cock, so I guess we're both full of surprises.
Again, I love he's just never changed.
One guy, Benjamin King. And that shit don't happen unless you're a professional or a badass. And in King's case, he's both. Hold up, I gotta take this. Aisha, What a pleasant fucking surprise.
Arish, we love Ish.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Okay, that's not slower, that's louder. Shit. Where's she headed? No, don't worry. I got this.
What's up?
Some motherfuckers grabbed Aisha's sister right off the street.
Shit, man. That's the 6th girl this month. We know who's doing this?
Yeah, the Vice Kings.
No way, man. Kidnapping ain't King style.
Maybe that's Latanya going behind King's back. Don't know, don't fucking care. Now, Aisha said they were driving a yellow sedan. Tail those bitches back to wherever they go and get those girls back.
Will do. I'll do anything for you, Johnny. Okay, Aisha's favour. Get a car and follow the kidnapper. Tailing. This mission was sponsored by Ubisoft. Alright, so we want to be in this larger ring, but not within the smaller ring, basically.
I shouldn't be here.
Alright. Where's your motherfucker? Okay, oh. This guy is not the greatest driver, and that's coming from me. I'm a terrible driver. So yeah, so we've got a couple of names there. Obviously Benjamin King, who I'm aware of, and if you've been watching my series you're well aware of because he plays a bigger part in Saints Row 4. So we know he's going to do alright. Tanya, of course. Oh. My car. Alright, kidnapped.
Shit, tell these motherfuckers all the time they bringing their motherfucking woman. Bitch, get out the motherfucking car now. I'm not fucking playing. Break yourself, bitch. Break yourself. Gia. Gia.
Okay, take out any resistance, do not harm the girls. Well, I figured that much, thanks game. Let's use the shotgun again. Shotgun's good. We like our shotgun. Warren? Don't know how we shot that one guy and only killed the guy behind him. You've got to really keep an eye on your health in this game as well, because unlike in Saints Row 2, screen starts to go red when you're losing health. It doesn't. You'll hear like the heartbeat noise that it always makes. Oh, for God's sake. It'll be like bum, 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 and then it'll start getting quicker as you're closer to death, but by that point you can be in the middle of a fight and then be like, oh crap, I'm dying. I could probably do with picking up some food items relatively soon, just in case. I actually thought that when I was in the middle of drug trafficking, I'm like, I should have probably picked up some food, but we made it through. And sometimes enemies drop food anyway, so it's not always the end of the world. The TNAs, that's the first time I visited this game. Well, that mission we have where we go with Pierce, and he's like, damn, those are some nice shoes. Okay. Okay. Get out of here quickly before the YouTube gods try and kill me. Look at that, my notoriety's already gone down, so we're not even going to have any aggro after us once we, I don't know if they respawn any Vice Kings at the place where the girls are being kept. If not, should be alright. Should be alright. Okay, well, let's go on. Yep, still empty. That's how he likes it. I love it. Okay, we do some aggro. Oh. Oh dear. Come on. You won't get hurt if you don't walk in the way of the shotgun shells. Right, so this is almost like a little bit of snatch, which we've already done. But again, you've got to suffer through NPCs being idiots. Thankfully I'm in charge of driving this time. So we'll get there in due time and not have, you know, the entire police force and Vice Kings after us, and yet still follow the safety limits when it comes to driving, stopping at red lights and... Well, no, they don't stop at red lights, but they do obviously... They don't cut corners or anything, they slow down at the end of a road and then turn very nicely. So, shouldn't be having any issues with that. Okay. Why would you park there, dude? Okay, here we are, back at the church. There we go, and we got Bavosian Plaza. I never really knew how to pronounce that. Bavosian Plaza. Excellent. Alright, so, we do have a bit of time left over. That's what I had set out to do for today, and I did pretty well. I think what I'm going to do is I might pimp ourselves a little bit, get some fresh clothes. So I want to go somewhere nice. I don't want to just get any old shit clothes. So, it's kind of hard to tell where's good. I don't want to go sloppy seconds. Branded is good. I might have had now. Impressions, that's also pretty good. The mall isn't in this game as it was in Saints Row 2, so that's not an option. That's fine. I can't remember which one. There's one that's really expensive and one that isn't. I can't remember which one's which. I think branded is like good clothing, relatively expensive but not too much. But we've got $30,000, so hopefully that'll do. Not sure if we'll get a call from Johnny on the way. If not, I will see you once we head back. Alright, here we go. Okay, let's put this shotgun away. It's probably a bad idea. See what we're saying? Now you do actually get a respect bonus if you wear purple, basically. Don't think I'm going to wear any hats. I don't particularly like either of those. And our normal player is flashes off that bullshit anyway. So let's see. That's a nice one. Part of the pullover as well. We'll go for this one. So as you can see, you get bonus respect anyway, but you can see you get plus 40 for normal and then plus 50 for purple. Although, I think about it, I don't really like the pattern. So I might go for the other one, see if that's any better. Yeah, you know what, I mean, we can always go for other ones later. You know, it's getting to the winter months. So, let's get him a nice jumper. That's ugly. I mean, most of these are pretty ugly. Crane belt? Yeah, why not? So I think these are all the same. There's no particular one. So I'll go. No, it's black gold and brown gold. I didn't realise it was just the two. Yeah, get that. Yeah, it's underwear. Saints underwear. Do they have Saints underwear? No, they don't. Go for that.
We've
Why
been
not?
selling a lot of these.
I'm sure you have. Okay. Chinos, maybe? I'm not too much of a fan of like really baggy pants, so please don't tell me you've got a purple one. You don't. Okay, good, because I think that would look just too bad. Okay, normal. Yeah.
Enjoy your evening.
Yeah, respond, why not? Surely we can have that now. I remember when I played this on my own, like, pretty much everything had a purple option. Okay, we don't need two, that just looks stupid. Okay, we've got a bit of purple on us. Repping a little bit. I like it, I like it. So, I don't think this is the one I was thinking of, because my other scene looked very different, but it kind of the end product I ended up with I actually really enjoyed. But I think this will do for now. This will do for a couple of weeks at least. Should we get a tattoo? Yeah, you know what? We've still got more spending money. Let's go get we'll get a tattoo. A player is living my dream. Okay, what the hell? I do want to get a tattoo at some point. I just haven't really found the time for it yet. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, so it looks like they all give the same amount of respect, so... Shadow ones are all really nice. Let's get that one.
Now that makes you look hard.
Okay. Alright, yeah, there's no... I'm thinking ahead, like, is there no way to customise this? But then I'm thinking of future games. You know, this is all very bare bones. Okay, so we got a 50 bonus for that. So if nothing beats it... There we go. I mean, we're never really going to see it anyway. The bonus respect is always going to help. So we've got plus 13 for all of these. Oh, it's plus 10. Apparently that one little one is just like... All the saints are like, yeah, I don't respect you that much. Okay, so these are all plus 13. So... Get an arrow.
It's your body.
A right shoulder.
You know, it's
That.
to tip your arms.
Left forearms. Right, that one.
Yeah, that'll look good.
I get like the idea of tattooing a gun on your arm. It just seems a little bit much.
Now that's some fine looking art.
Okay, let's see. So all 13. Good cherry. Why not? I like cherries. And yeah, so the same with that one, isn't it?
Now that's something to be proud of.
So just this one left. Well, no, we did the bat, didn't we? Yeah, that's the first one we did. Alright, so it doesn't make any sort of difference because you can't see it, but we've got an extra bit of bonus to our respect. So that's pretty cool, and we're past 30 minutes, so that is fantastic. So let's have a look at our statistics. So what will I advance? So we've done 3 activities now. We've added drug trafficking. We've done 6 missions. Added 2, and that is it. So yeah. And then once we save the game, we can see what our percentage is. So last time we were on 8%, and today we are on 12%. So again, we were jumped up 4% every time. So pretty sexy. I think we'll leave it there. Alright guys, that's where we're going to end it for today. So I'm really chuffed with today's episode. I managed to get my 2 Hitman targets quite quickly. I say quite quickly, very quickly considering the standard for how I'll probably find them in this game. Done 2 missions to start off our attack on the Carnales and the Vice Kings, and I managed to get through the entirety of the Vice Kings drug trafficking without dying or failing once. So that's very cool, and obviously we've managed to pimp out our player a little bit too, so that is very nice. Next time I think we're going to start off with some new Hitman targets. We'll do some more tags, and then I think we'll do another activity. I can't quite remember which one I've already picked out. I think it's the Mayhem. We'll start next time, and then we'll start a second attack on the Rollers. Before I put, let me take a second to thank my amazing patrons. My £5 patron is Ron Hyler. You can find links to his channel as well as my other £3 patrons in the description down below. And on screen you'll see credits to my £1 patrons. Thank you so much everyone. It is truly appreciated, and it goes a long way to help the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you should become a patron, you can find a link in the description down below. You don't have to do that because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.